So here is a video proof of how fun it is to milk Smores, the herd queen, who is about 5 or 6 years old, and a second freshener, I guess the term is. Second. Haven't bred her a whole lot. Meant to last year. Wanted to get more kids out of Yeti, but didn't happen. And yeah, so she's not too thrilled about being milked. You are not seriously putting your head through here right now. Having a problem keeping the other goats in while I do this, which is just increasing stress levels for both myself and S'mores here, I'm sure. Let's get her teats dipped here, kind of, ish. It's not really a dip, it's my hands at the moment. Not perfect on equipment or technique here, are we? Okay. Just gonna let that dry off a little and get off my hands. Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. This milk has been going to the cats, and they've been appreciating that. Sorry about the cold hands, honey. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no kicking. I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I tied your hooves. I kind of have to hold the jar if she's gonna kick it over. I'm gonna turn that Dancer Farms logo around, since I'm absolutely not promoting that crap on my channel. Not impressed with that whatso the fuck ever. Can't believe that broke after one season. And I'm lazy about milking. I mean, right now I'm only milking one doe. The kids are getting everything right now. And I've got them separated still with their moms. I'm about to rejoin the whole herd together today. Is there a loose goat next to me? Hang on, everybody. Okay, where were we? Sorry about the cold hands, honey. Sorry. Alright. Her friend is complaining because she's watching her half-sister eat grain while she's not eating grain, because she already got grain. Has short-term memory loss every single morning about how much grain she got already. Sorry about the cold hand, sweetie. Sorry. I don't know how great my hand milking technique is. I've been using that vacuum pump thing. I'm not too great at the whole milking with my fingers with arthritis shit. I'd rather be using these to play guitar right now. Get the joys of milking S'mores. While younger goats escape, and the goats penned in with their kids are trying to break the walls down in there. And succeeding. They've already broken a couple of boards. They're getting fat in there from the amount of food I'm feeding them, plus, you know, being penned in with their kids and not moving around much, except to break their entire enclosure, or attempt to. So, this is what it's like to have goats, people. Especially if you don't have your infrastructure set up the way you want it. Need it. Require it for sanity. How are we doing there? Are we getting small on this one yet? Probably not. Oh, what you got in here, S'mores? You got one teat tinier than the other? One a little more swollen than the other? Keep eating, goat. Well, I just missed it, but S'mores kicked over the entire container of milk when it was about, say, yay full. I emptied out one side of her udder and she just kicked it all over the place. So this is fun. This is really fun. This is great. She's being a royal twat right now, aren't you, S'mores? So they can kick over the bottle even if they have their foot tied. That's special. Both feet are tied. And she managed to kick the entire container right over. I guess this is where no use crying over spilled milk comes from. Oh, shit. God damn it, S'mores. Seriously? Not funny. I'm not amused with you right now. That was a lot of work to get all that out of you. Jerk. You'd think she would feel better after being milked and not be such a disagreeable twat about it, but no. Being a total pain in the balls, total pain in the tits, whatever you want to call it. She is not cooperating very well here with being milked. I maybe tried to milk her once or twice in the past 5 years and probably gave up at how difficult she was being. So that might be it. But there's no choice here and no option to give up because she doesn't have a kid right now. And her udder keeps filling with milk every day. We don't want her to get mastitis, or however you pronounce it. I don't know if I've ever actually heard that word pronounced before, so I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. We don't want her udder getting messed up, infected. So here we are, milking the damn goat. The disagreeable goat who has kicked over the entire container of milk. Very, very impressive mess she has made here. All over the milking stand and the ground down here, and yeah, this is really, really impressive. Thanks, S'mores. Way to go, herd queen. Thanks a lot. And yes, you do need a hoof trim. Well, we didn't catch it, but S'mores decided to get out of her head stanchion and fall onto the ground. It was very, it was very goat. She decided to try to get off the milking stand while still attached to it with her halter and both ankles tied so she can't kick. But she still can kick, of course. And yeah, so we have her back on the milking stand, and yes. This is never a quick process, and it's never a relaxing process. It's always stressful calamity dumpster fire. Her exit from the milking stand attempt was not very graceful. She had one leg up on the stand and the other three on the ground, and that was interesting. Well, yeah, we just spilled a bunch of milk again because S'mores decided to try to exit the milking stand again before we're done milking. She has gotten out of the head stanchion and has gotten herself back with 3 limbs on the ground, and I have milk all over me, and I think I'm done with this attempt for the day and ready to say fuck it on milking S'mores for today, because she's being a total twat, aren't you, S'mores? Who's being a total twat? You are? That's right, you are. I do not know how people with dairy goats who don't have horns catch them to milk them, or how they get them from slipping their head through a stanchion. Obviously that's not narrow enough because a goat with horns can go right through it. They really work at it, but they can. And yeah, why the hell do people with dairy goats take the horns off of them? I'll never understand that. Like, how the hell do you catch them and get them on the milking stand? Unless you train them just to willingly jump up there, which is difficult with some goats, like S'mores. So I have to catch her by her very, very convenient head handles and get her in a halter and get her over here. And then with the head stanchion, why would you want a goat with no horns? They can slip right through that shit.